Hello, I am Cleopatra Wallace, and today's video is about Marlena Mizell. Now, Marlena went missing from Colorado, South Fork, Colorado, on January the 2nd of 2021. She was seen leaving the Rainbow Lodge in her blue Ford Focus. So, Holy Spirits, angels, and spirit guides and ancestors, please show us Marlena Mizell's energy for January the 2nd. Alright, so we have the Chariot and we have the Lovers. So the Lovers is Gemini, of course, and the Chariot is Cancer. But I don't think these cards are about Gemini or Cancer at all. These cards are about movement and passion. So the Chariot is on the move. You know, Chariot is always some sort of a car or a horse or something moving. But in this particular one, it is a tank. So that gives me the impression that this is a destructive force moving. So there was some sort of aggressive movement. And of course, the Lovers is, you know, an intimate connection, but also a balancing, a yin and a yang. So there was quick, well, not quick movement, but there was heavy destructive movement in the direction of something that she was passionate about. So let's see if we can't clarify this passion. Spirit, can you show us what Marlena Mizell was passionate about that day when she left on January the 2nd? Where was her passion at that day? Alright. Over concern. And this is a positive card, as you can see by the two triangles up top. But this over concern card is, as I'm looking at it, it's telling me, it's saying something that she shouldn't have been worried about. You know, if you have like a lot of big things going on in your life, you don't necessarily care if, you know, if it's Diet Coke or Coke. You know, it's always like those little details in there. So it's like some small detail that normally would have been looked over was highlighted this day. Spirit, can you show us where or what area of Marlena's life this over concern or destructive energy was? What was it that she was over concerned about that day? Alright. Princess of Swords. Now, this is a very brazen young woman, and she's the Princess of Swords, not the Princess of Wands. So this Princess of Swords is a younger woman that could have been spewing some sort of negativity towards Marlena, or I feel like a spiteful energy between her and this younger woman. So now I'm starting to see a bigger picture. Marlena was over concerned about this younger movement, but concerned enough to move from where she was to somewhere else. So let's see. Spirit, can you tell us if Marlena is in Perdosa Springs or South Fork? Spirit, can you tell us if Marlena is in Perdosa Springs or South Fork? Alright. Is Marlena in Perdosa Springs or South Fork? And we have a Page of Cups. But more importantly, in this Page of Cups, what I'm looking at is the scenery, the things that are around. And in the background, I see a sort of like a red building, or like a log cabin or something. You see these? You see this log looking place here? That's what's in this card that they're wanting me to look at. Some sort of red little building. Like, you can see for yourself. That red little building. Let's just dig into these red buildings, shall we? Spirit, is Marlena energy in one of these red buildings, or was it in one of these red buildings? Or does the person who know reside in one of these red buildings? Clarify the significance of this red building for us, please. Alright, they almost got away from me. Okay, so the clarification of the red building is, number one, is impractical, saying that, you know, that you could hide a red building to think that it would be safe. That's what I'm hearing, like it's to be practical to think it was safe. Now this is the exact, this next card that came out, this caution needed, is in exact counterposition to the one that came right before. Remember the over concern card? This is sequential. It goes 43, 44. So going from being over concerned about this younger woman possibly to caution needed. So it quickly went from don't worry about it to worry about it. Wow. Alright. Let's go over here to the movie tarot to see, is Marlena's car still with her? Is Marlena's car still with her? We want to know about Marlena's car. Alright. So, when it asks us about the car, we get the Ace of Wands. You know, the Ace of Wands is, you know, the beginning part of some sort of a project. But that's not what they're wanting me to look at, this Ace of Wands. Because for some reason, they're wanting me to point out, like, his shoulders here. Like, his neck and shoulder muscle area. So I'm thinking her car could be with this muscle man who is played by Bruce Lee, by the way. Her car is with this man with these like thick neck or thick shoulders or something like that. To me, this it looks thick right there to me. So the car is with this shoulders and neck man. Alright, so just to recap, we have movement, a destructive movement, and over concern about a young woman, or, you know, being concerned about this when you shouldn't be worried about that. And immediately it jumps to red buildings, impractical, and worry about it, the caution needed. So it's like she looks almost, I want to say, it looks like she was worried about this woman, but she should have been worried about this man. Damn the woman. This is who she should have been worried about and concerned about. Alright, let's see if we can have one more question. Let's ask about the phone. Spirit, when Marlena's phone pinged in the Dulce place, I think it was. I'm not sure the name of the place, but we're just going to ask. Spirit, when Marlena's phone pinged, was that to throw off the efforts? The Three of Wands. The Three of Wands is togetherness. The togetherness. So it was more than one perpetrator or more than one person to thinking about this, but that's not answering my question. What was the point in the phone pinging so far away? Why did the phone ping so far away? Alright, the phone ping is about another princess. So we got princess, now we got the Princess of Pingles. Princess of Pentacles. Now this here, this card that I'm like, this round thing kind of looks like a token or a chip or something. Or like there's you know that in my mind they're saying like poker machines. Somehow the phone has something to do with poker machines. Like maybe it was found near like a gambling place. So I know some gas stations do have like poker machines in it, but somehow the phone has something to do with poker or chips or roulette, something like that. Alright, so let's close it out. We're going to get one more card. Spirit, do you have any advice for the family as to how can we solve this mystery, or what solace can we have in finding Marlena, please? Alright, so the card that we get to that is the Ace of Wands. And in this card, out of everything that's on this card, the one thing that they're wanting me to look at is this little mark on his hand, where it goes like, you see that? It looks like it's like a, it can go this way or it can go that way. This little area right here. Some sort of like a crossroad or some sort. Alright, so we'll leave it there. Again, I am Cleopatra Wallace, and if you found this video interesting, give it a thumbs up, or you can subscribe to my channel, because who knows what's going to happen next.